The epic saga of Prince Dusk and Princess Dawn, a tale of endless night. Once upon a time, in a realm where the horizon stretched into infinity, there lay a land known for its dual nature, one part bathed in the soft, golden hues of dawn, and the other cloaked in the mysterious deep blues of dusk. This land was split by the River of Echoes, which birthed two magnificent castles, each reflecting the half of the day they presided over. The White Castle, perched on the east bank, glittered like the morning dew, its spires touching the first light of day. Here, Prince Dusk was born, his eyes reflecting the twilight sky, a constant reminder of the balance between night and day. His father, King Robin, ruled with songs and laughter, his castle filled with the melodies of nightingales whose songs were so sweet they could wake the dead from their eternal slumber. Across the river, on the west bank, stood the Black Castle, a majestic structure that seemed to absorb the night into its walls, its shadows deep and comforting. Here lived Princess Dawn, her hair a cascade of gold that rivaled the sun's first rays. Her father, King Owl, governed in silence, his castle home to the wise and hooting owls, their calls a lullaby that could soothe even the wildest of beasts to sleep. These two kings, once comrades in arms, knights who had shared each other's hardships and victories, had carved this kingdom out of chaos. They chose to rule together, a testament to their unbreakable bond, with each king's castle built to reflect their personal essence, one of song, the other of silence. For many, many years this land knew peace. The kings would meet daily at the Bridge of Harmony, discussing governance with the wisdom that only friendship could foster. But peace, like all things, has its ebbs and flows. One fateful morning, at the edge of the River of Echoes, where the water was clearest and life thrived, an argument sparked. King Robin, with his love for merriment, wished to use the river's water to brew a special ale that would bring joy to the hearts of his people. King Owl, however, saw the water as sacred, meant to nourish his gardens, where plants whispered secrets of the night. Their disagreement, though simple at its core, was fueled by a deeper, unspoken wish to be the sole ruler of this land. "You would waste our sacred water on frivolity?" King Owl's voice was as cool as the night air. "And you would hoard it for your silent shadows?" King Robin's retort was as sharp as the morning light. What started as a dispute over water quickly escalated into a feud for sovereignty. "Leave your castle. Let me reign alone," King Owl demanded, his eyes glinting like stars. "Depart from this land, and I shall bring peace with my rule." King Robin's voice echoed with the authority of 1,000 dawns. The feud, born from a single disagreement, grew like a dark cloud over the land. King Owl, now more nocturnal than ever, commanded his owls to hoot ceaselessly, ensuring that no one in the White Castle could sleep. In retaliation, King Robin filled the air with the melodies of nightingales, their songs so continuous and enchanting that the Black Castle knew no rest. Prince Dusk, inheritor of his father's musical legacy, grew up amidst this cacophony. He was a thoughtful young man, his heart yearning for peace rather than power. The constant noise of owls and nightingales left him sleep-deprived, his mind swirling with dreams of quiet. One day, driven by the need for silence, Prince Dusk mounted his silver steed, Whisper, whose hooves were light as the wind, and ventured into the whispering woods. Here, the trees themselves seemed to sigh in sympathy for the prince's plight. It was in this serene sanctuary that he first laid eyes on Princess Dawn. She was on her chestnut mare, Echo, whose steps were as silent as the dawn she was named for. Their meeting was like a scene from an ancient tapestry, both drawn to the same place in search of peace. Their eyes met, and for a moment the world fell silent. But their joy was fleeting. Upon learning of each other's identities, they parted, hearts heavy with the weight of their family's discord. Prince Dusk could not erase the image of Princess Dawn from his mind. His nights were now disturbed not only by the owl's hoots, but by the longing for her presence. He spoke to his tutor, an ancient sage whose ears were less attuned to the melodies of conflict, who whispered of a legend, the Sandman, a figure who could bring sleep to even the most restless of souls. Summoning the Sandman required a journey through the Labyrinth of Dreams, a place where every step could lead to either slumber or awakening. Prince Dusk, with his heart set on peace, braved this maze, guided by the whispers of the forest. On the other side, he encountered Whistle, the Sandman's wise owl, who knew of the prince's plight. The Sandman arrived with the subtlety of a falling leaf, his presence marked by the soft glow of his lantern. He was a small, kindly figure, with a beard as white as the sands of sleep, and eyes that seemed to hold the secrets of all dreams. Upon witnessing the chaos of the castles, the Sandman, with his gentle authority, spoke to both the owls and nightingales, convincing them to rest for one night. The silence that followed was like a balm to the land, a moment of profound peace, where even the stars seemed to sigh in relief. With the night finally quiet, the Sandman found Prince Dusk and Princess Dawn, both lying under the same starlit sky, their minds too full of thoughts of each other to embrace sleep. With a sprinkle of his magical sand, he granted them dreams of unity, of a world where their love could bridge the divide between their castles. As dawn approached, the Sandman called upon both kings and queens to meet at the River of Echoes, where he declared, "Enough of this discord. Let the heart of your children guide you to peace." The sun rose on a new era as Prince Dusk and Princess Dawn stood before their people, hands clasped, announcing their union. The feud was to end with a marriage that would bind the castles in love rather than rivalry. A grand bridge was constructed over the River of Echoes, this time not of stone but of love, called the Bridge of Hearts. The owls and nightingales, once instruments of war, now sang in harmony, their melodies a testament to the newfound peace. With the Sandman's departure, he left behind a golden ring, a symbol of eternal peace, to be worn by each ruler as a reminder of the night when silence brought love. The land of dawn and dusk transformed. The white castle, once a place of endless song, now balanced its melodies with moments of silence. The black castle, which had known only the whisper of night, now welcomed the laughter of day. Prince Dusk and Princess Dawn, now King Dusk and Queen Dawn, ruled with a wisdom that combined the best of both worlds. They held grand festivals where the nightingales sang and the owls hooted in perfect synchrony, teaching their subjects to appreciate the beauty of both day and night. The River of Echoes, once a line of division, became a symbol of unity, its waters reflecting not just the sky, but the hearts of its people, now one in purpose and love. generations passed, and the story of King Dusk and Queen Dawn became a bedtime tale told to children under the starlit sky. Their legacy was not just in the peace they ushered in, but in the lessons of love, patience, and the power of dreams to change the world. And so, in this land where the sun met the moon, where the song met the silence, peace reigned. The owls and nightingales, now friends, watched over the land, their calls and songs a lullaby for all. And if you listen closely on quiet nights, you might hear the soft, harmonious whispers of the past, a reminder that even the fiercest of quarrels can end in the sweetest of dreams. Good night, dear listener. May your dreams be as peaceful as the land of King Dusk and Queen Dawn, where harmony prevails and love is the eternal ruler.